Hey, my name is PolishLynx. This is Sunrider Liberation Day Return. Let's see where this conversation will lead. I have a feeling it will lead to the same, actually, results as before. You have once in a lifetime chance to change the future. Isn't that such a generous God? But before you get excited with the knowledge that you have a deity on your side, you should now understand why I can't use my powers willy-nilly. It'd be a pain if I were to accidentally wipe out the universal tool from existence by causing an unintended time paradox myself. Every use of my power must be carefully planned in advance so that they bring about consequences I want. The results otherwise would not be pretty. Okay. So basically I can't count on her to pull me out of this fire using her powers anymore. Alright. Nothing productive is going to come out of fighting amongst each other. Whatever it is that we're going to do from now, we have to work together to accomplish it. Oh shit. As if to make matters worse, Shigar began to strain her sleep. I told you to take some sleeping pills. Or shots for her again. Shit's sharply inhaled in concern. Shit, how much longer is Shigar going to be sedated for? Still under 4 hours. With a full dosage, Shigar's going to be sound asleep for a full 8 hours. Suddenly Claude froze. Never mind. What do you mean, never mind? I forgot that in the timeline I actually gave her a half dosage of sleep pills, so that she would wake up early enough to consummate her love for her captain the night before the final battle. Shields nearly collapsed at Claude's mistake. What do you mean, you forgot? I thought you were supposed to be a god! Well, when you lived for as long as I have, there's just so much to remember. How could I be expected to recall such a tiny little detail like that? Then, how much longer do we actually have until she wakes up? Maybe until about now? As if on cue, she sleepily opened her eyes. What's going on, Captain? Why am I tied up to this chain? Chair, sorry. Captain and the Doctor and the Saga! Shigar's eyes darted around the room while she struggled against the ropes in a panic. Shit, for now I've got to calm her down. Oh, don't worry, I'm here. Not for you, of course. I'll protect you. That's a lie. All of a sudden, Shields felt at loss. His usual collected demeanor fell apart. Random words merely leaked from his mouth as he spoke to her in a daze. That little girl. He had felt her die in very arms and he didn't care. When her spark left her body, he didn't care. A demon had awakened in him for no apparent reason. A demon willing to burn the entire galaxy for no apparent reason. Despite being a spy, despite betraying him, despite murdering countless Alliance leaders, Shields had never loved her with his entire heart. With any part of his heart? I'm more referring to myself right now than to him, unfortunately. And that's exactly how the Shields in this universe feels about her. That's right, in this universe. Right now, we have no feelings towards her, which is great. Come down and listen to me. Shields knelt down in front of her. Despite waking up tied up to a chair, the sight of her ex... okay, no. Her. That's true. Her lover's face. But that's only the same face, not the same person. Managed to calm her fears. What is it? Admit, this is quite a strange way to wake you up after the doctor visit. But you wouldn't do anything bad to me, right? Would you? I trust you. Well, you shouldn't. Saga, do you have a knife or something? No? Claude? Not really. Damn it. There's something important I need to tell you, but no matter what happens, I'll protect you. That's a lie. Because this time I'm going to save everyone. Except for you, including you. Oh shit. Okay, including you. That's right. Alright, here I go. The truth is, you are... Well, never mind. Shields could never finish his sentence, as exactly at that moment the gate to the crew quarters exploded into smithereens, momentarily blinding everyone inside. In a flash, Marine spilled into the room. By the time Shields had recovered his vision, he was completely surrounded by a squad of armed troops pointing their rifles at him. Shit. Slow raised his hands over his head. In front of him, Saga did the same. Wait a minute. He looked around in confusion. Cloud had somehow vanished from the room. Again! Did she use her powers to escape? Not really powers, but yeah. A little trick. Before he could produce another thought, the Marines grabbed onto him and pushed him out into the hallway. T-minus 50 hours before the Liberation Day. Massacre. 14 hours until that little girl enters the midstream. Shields kept his hands on top of his head as a Marine shoved him to his knees. A wall of well-armed troopers in full-body armor stood in front of him. The human will parted to let a man through the face shields. It was... Well, I'll be damned! Oh, crap. Kaito Shields clenched his teeth and he stared down Kaito Shields. You read all like a critical copy. Just then, that little emerged from the room, escorted by a pair of crewmen. She immediately ran to other shields and embraced him. Captain, I'm sorry here. Just what was going on? I feel like the doctor accidentally prescribed me the wrong medication. I'm hallucinating. Oh, trust me, the ship's security has been compromised by two intruders. One of them happens to look identical to me. This fellow right here. Ah, fuck. My car has been blown and now that little piece of crap playing along with my past self-suspicions. And so for that, does my voice seriously sound like that? I sound so lame. I thought my voice was so much deeper. As if I don't already have enough problems. And that's the same thing that happened before. But, you know, there might be something about Asaga, so let's go with it. I sound so lame, okay? I don't know what he sought to gain by kidnapping you, but I intend to find out. Yeah, you're making a mistake, man. That girl's not what you think she is. In just a few hours, Shields lost his words when another face emerged from the wall of Marines. Captain, we've secured Asaga as well. As far as we can tell, she does not appear to be an imposter. She's insisting that all of this is a mistake. What? Okay. And that this man before us is a real Kaito Shields. So he's fooled Asaga too then. Get her to sickbay and make sure she's alright. Take him away, boys. We can find out what he's after once he's secured in the brig. Resume the search for the other imposter. Keep the ship on alert until she has been found. Understood, sir. As the Marines pushed Shields towards the brig, he tried to face Ava. Ava! You've got to trust me, I'm Kaito Shields! Chikar's prototype, just as you said. If you don't stop her by tomorrow, everything we've worked for will be lost! You'll find a hollow inside the room. Look at it, and the evidence it holds. One of the Marines pounded Shields' gut with the butt of his rifle. Shut up! He felt two strong hands grip his shoulders and drag him to the brig. T-minus 47 hours before the Liberation Day massacre. 11 hours until that little piece of crap enters the mainstream. Shields faced his doppelganger as he spoke through the intercom. Okay, that's the same thing, so let's skip. Okay, wait a second. Captain. Okay, so right now, basically, Ava appeared and they walked out from the com, but the brig we are locked in isn't upgraded yet, so basically we are close to the doors and we can hear this. Yes, somehow. That Sunrider really was poorly upgraded, but that's a little piece of crap after all. Look there. Captain, perhaps we should consider the prisoner's warning seriously, as against convinced that this Kaito Shields is telling the truth. Further, the hollow we found within the room directly refutes our doctor's prior finding that Shigara, that little piece of crap, is a human and throws a grave shadow on all of the doctor's sections for the entire direction of this voyage. In fact, I believe our next move should be to detain both the chief engineer and the Iraqi medical officer under suspicion of espionage. No, first of all, he's not Kaito Shields. Ava, you're still going on about that. How many times do I have to tell you the prototype just want to sow division within our ranks? These imposters probably just their latest attempt at the same strategy. In fact, everything here falls under the same pattern, all of them trying to get us to turn on each other. We're one family. But you are only thinking about one person, you freaking past Kato idiots, and so on. It's that bond which makes us strong. The perhaps they're trying to undermine it. No one feels any bond with you anymore. Oh, you idiot, it's you who's so fixated on your goddamn family that you can't see what's obvious to everyone else. Shield nearly banged his head on the cell door in frustration at hearing himself talk. Someone please give this man a good whoop to the head. But Captain! That's enough, Commander. Continue to guard the prisoner. Find out what the prize left are after. That's an order. Understood, sir. With that, the other shields left the brick, while Ava was left by herself trembling with anger. It is you who cannot see the truth, Captain! With that, she stormed off in the hallway as well. Shields was left alone inside his cell. All he could hear was the sound of his own breathing inside the tiny glass cage. He paced nervously inside the cell as time continued to tick by. Now that he was stripped of his uniform and was wearing nothing but a basic prisoner's jumpsuit, he had no way of telling the time anymore. So basically we have us, Asaga, and Lynn, and possibly... well, not possibly, but for sure, there's also our lovely pirate girl there. So 4 people, basically, if we wanted to, we could form a pretty decent new fleet here. I'm serious about that. And think about it, plus Claude, so 5 people. 5 people. 5. And if we think about it, if this 5 plus our pirate girl has her own fleet, so if we somehow go to them, my goodness, we have freaking powerful army then. Why did I get to this actually? No idea. Alright. I guess the only reason for me getting added now is because I really wouldn't mind having her on Sunrider as well. Alright, now what? Do I wait for Claude to show up again? Just where did she go anyways? God damn it. A short time later, he heard someone knock on the holding tank. Shields looked up to see Ava on the opposite side of the glass. She pressed the button to open the cell door. Wait, what? Ava? She immediately handed him a new set of Captain's uniforms. Come on, I'm getting out of here. Wait, what? This is coming as well? Okay. Look at that, another person for our new fleet. Oh yes. I've managed to get my hands on a new set of authorization codes to go along with the uniform. You'll be able to access some parts of the ship as before with that. It won't be long until security comes back. Escape through the emergency maintenance shaft. Then meet me inside Lifetop Pod 15 where there are no cameras. You know what? We can skip this actually because that's what happened before. Okay. Oh, that didn't happen. He entered Lifepod as told by Ava and found her and Asaga waiting inside. Captain! I nearly died of a heart attack when those muscle heads dragged you away like that. I would gone full sharp mode on them if it weren't for the commander. And gee, just what the hell is up with the other captain wait? Is he stupid or something? I can't believe he just locked you up in the brick and completely ignored everything said. No, Asaga, he's just in love. And I can't understand why! Why would you fall in love with something like that? And that's making him blind. Eh? Whatever, I'm only gonna like you from now on. The other captain can go screw himself. Thank you! You know. Never mind. Once this is over, I think you should throw him into the brick and throw the keys away just to teach him a lesson. Shield shook his head, but laughed in spite of himself at Asaga's antics. Just then a certain pink-haired ditz poked her head out from the front of the escape pod as well. Looks like you made it out of the brick alive, Captain. Claude? Damn it, just where did you vanish to? Huh? Remember, I can't be put into the situation where I'll be forced to use my powers. When the Marines appeared, I activated my convenient cloaking device and temporarily fell back. It's more fun for me if you figure things out by yourself, Captain. Also, safer for the space-time continuum too. Huh. Nice. So, the device, like Ikari has on her board, on her rider. So if she activates it, she's not seen by the opponent somehow. Please treat me like a normal girl. Using my powers to get out of this mess is strictly forbidden. Damn it, Claude, I bet she has some trick up her sleeve which would let us avert the massacre here and now. But I guess she has mine. Using her powers is outright dangerous. Considering what we've learned about the law of causality, for now, we're stuck with what Claude can accomplish without time powers. Now that they were safely hidden away from the ship's for security features, Ava finally managed to relax. They sat down alongside each other inside the pod. By the way, thanks for bursting me off the brig. You're really Kato, aren't you? Yeah, that I am. I'm afraid I'm the same Kato Shields, who scrubbed the entire swimming pool with you during Advanced Academy because all the other members of the Student Council quit. Then, what you are saying is about the future is indeed the truth. I'm afraid so. I have disobeyed a direct order from my superior officer by bringing you here. If I'm caught, I expect I will be stripped of my rank and confined in a brig myself. But the threat the liberation the massacre presents to the safety of Sierra, no, the entire galaxy is so grave that I can no longer, in good conscience, follow the order Captain Shields down his path. The evidence inside the hollow proves without a question that our chief is a prototype. We must detain her. Asaga has filled me in about the details of the situation. You must know this timeline better than anyone else, Kato, what are our options? Shields racked his brains for ideas. First things first, we have to warn Fontana about the virus before putting that little piece of crap out of commission. I could still think in my office to send a message, but now that the ship's on high alert, that's going to be nowhere as easy as before. You don't need to use the main entrance. Judging from the fact that my security clearance has not been revoked yet, it appears that nobody has realized I have set you free. I could simply try issuing an order to distract him. As for capturing that little piece of crap, I'm almost out of options now that the prior kidnapping was a boost. I could try convincing Mother herself that she's a prototype and get him to detain her, but that's a total long shot at this point. Come to it, when she enters the mindstream, Asaga goes berserk and nearly kills her in my timeline. But seeing how Asaga's now standing here right now in front of me, it looks like I'm not going to be able to repeat my timeless version of events. Could I somehow get Asaga the blackjack and take the deliberate route? No! No, I can't risk Asaga like that. Thank you! My past self was willing to kill her to protect Shigara, that little piece of crap, and I doubt the situation's changed. In the end, it all comes down to convincing my other self to detain Shigara, that little piece of crap. We don't have a choice. We're going to have to convince the captain of the ship that she's a spy, in other words, my past self. Alright, I'll do my best to help! Understood. Convince the captain to change his mind will be difficult. I hope you're prepared, Kaito. I know. And I'm not, but I will do this. But I know him better than anyone, because, he's me, unfortunately. First of all, we'll have to send Fontana the FTL message as ASAP, so that his ships are ready to fight with us without her help. Come on, let's go. The trio climbed out of the service tunnel and drove down near the captain's office. As expected, a pair of Marines stood in front of their destination, rifles held at the ready. We're going to have to figure out a way to get them out of there. It won't be long now until they figure out you've escaped. For now, I can do this. Ava pulled out her holo and used her command credentials to create a false sighting of intruders in the sickbay. The guards immediately heard the alert and ran opposite down the hall. Oh, nice. I guess it pays to have the commander on our side. Let's move. Oh, that will be actually good. Shields breathed in relief as he entered his office. But just because I'm home doesn't mean I can afford to relax. He ran to his desk and activated the FTL com. He put in a request to contact Fontana on board the Park Assault Carrier via Victis. The transmission kept beeping, waiting for a response. Shield stopped his desk in impatience as the beeps continued. Come on, you blasted pretty boy! What the hell are you doing? Pick up the damn phone! Shield's chest felt as if it was going to burst as the transmission kept beeping. What the hell is taking so long, Fontana? Taking a bath? Preening in front of the mirror? What? Don't tell me it takes a full hour for you to get dressed and groomed for a goddamn phone call! You goddamn girly boy bastard! Just as Shields uttered those words, Fontana's face appeared above his desk, or maybe more like just before he uttered those words. Fontana stared at Shields with a decidedly annoyed look on his face. He then cut the transmission. Shit! Shields furiously tapped the button to resend the transmission request. Finally, Fontana appeared once more. What is it, Shields? Surely you did not call me in the depths of the night merely to comment about my face. No. Listen to me, Fontana. This is goddamn important. Your ships have been... Just then, he heard the door to his office open. Hey? A lone marine wandered in. Shit! Fontana, duck! What? Shields and his co-conspirators all dived behind his desk. Fontana instinctively ducked down as well upon seeing everyone react the same way. Fontana and Shields grimaced when they realized they were practically sitting on top of each other. Fontana's hologram partially merged with Shields' body. Ava couldn't help but notice their compromising position. Are you making... Shh! Quiet! Listen, your ships have been hacked with a prototype virus. Tomorrow, they'll use it to assume full control of your ships and attack the combined fleet. You have to do everything in your power to undo the virus. What? Ships, if you speak these words in jest... I'm not joking, but I've got to go. Do it, or else we're all going to die tomorrow. With that, Shields cut the transmission. Well, that went about as bad as it possibly could. Let's hope he doesn't just brush it off as a joke. No, a man like Fontana would be far too careful to just blow off a warning like that. Kaito, one boogie, coming our way. Just one, I think we can take him, just me and Ava. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! The two of them leaped over the desk at the same time, sending a pile of unfinished paperwork in the air. Unfortunately, a rock sheet of paperwork landed right in front of Shields' face and obscured his vision. Shit. The Marine tossed Ava aside and raised his rifle simultaneously as Shields tore the sheet of paper from his face and lunged for him. They collided and fell to the floor. Shields immediately put his hand over the Marine's mouth and tried to strangle him. Unfortunately, with a swift knee to Shields' gut, the Marine managed to regain the upper hand. Just the Marine raised his gun to finish Shields off, Asaga appeared behind the Marine and smashed his head in with the Shields' prize teapot. Okay? He cringed, expecting his prize heirloom to now be in a million pieces, but unfortunately, it is not. To his utter surprise, the teapot remained completely unharmed, and charging from the unconscious Marine apparently hit harder than reinforced steel. Wait a minute, that little piece of crap reinforced that pot for me. Damn, that girl really must have done something incredible to it for it to still be in one piece. After being smashed up against someone's skull like that, I wonder if it's pretty much indestructible. Who cares? Still, Shields took the teapot away from Asaga and returned it to his shelf. Listen, be careful with that. You can destroy it, but be careful when you try to attack someone else. Have a look around in dismay. The amount of paper now scattered around Shields' desk. Get that look off your face. I came this close today to being killed thanks to paperwork. See? Told you this stuff was deadly. Only because you allow it to accumulate. Oh, come on. We have bigger things to worry about. They ran out of the office before any more Marines could show up. But they are there, and that's the problem. Shit. Freeze! That's not the voice that would make you freeze. Completely outnumbered and surrounded by rifles, Shields had no choice but to put his hand above his hand. Okay, so we are 4 people strong. How many Marines do you think there are? Not quite what I was hoping for. Can we find them with 4 people? But we could actually use this to our advantage. He faced the Marines but found that Claude had once again vanished into thin air. Okay, can we fight them with 3 people? Looks like Claude decided to hide for now. He motioned for Saga to follow his lead. She slowly put her hands off her head as well. Alright, we surrender. But then we talk. Take me to the leader. No need. The other shields emerged from behind the squad of Marines. You've got some guns breaking your mouths. What were you trying to pull in there? I just saved your ass by warning Fontana the prototype sabotage his ships. You'll thank me for it later. Captain, he's telling the truth. I saw him contact Fontana with my own eyes. Commander, revised the direct order by setting the booster free, and worse, I see that you're actively helping him sow dissension on board the ship. Have you lost your dead mind? No. Lately, I fear it is you who has been acting strange. What? Sir, I do not know what words the chief used to sway you, but you have put the ship at risk. And I just now noticed I need to actually plug the phone to charge the battery, but don't worry. Sir, I do not know what words, okay? But you have put the ship at risk by putting your blind faith in her. Exactly. Remember, never trust little girls. Never. And what's more, undeveloped little girls. Because from all the crew, I'm pretty sure she is the one that is underaged. Wow, which would make Kyto Shields even worse of a person. Well, let's continue. I implore that you examine all the evidence at hand and detain the chief until its matters have been fully investigated. The other shields face on torn in rage. You turned my own exile against me. After all been true, you transferred a spy over me. Santi, I was about to say the same. Commander, no, ex-Commander Crescentia. I'm relieving you of your command. You have to be confined to quarters until the battle is over, so that you can be tried for insubordination. As for prototype, the brick. Hey, Captain, just wait a minute here. Your other version and the commander have been working all this time to save the ship. You're acting like stupid right now. I don't know you anymore. I can't believe I actually like you at one point. It's all between us. I'll just stick with the other captain. You two are Saga, what? He's useless. He's falling completely under control of the prototypes. Asaga writes, it's to do or die time. She slowly lowered his hands from his head to the sound of the Marines locking and loading their rifles. Shit! How about we settle this man to man? I'm you, you are me. Believe me, I've stood in your shoes before. I was so damn cocky that I couldn't see the truth dangling right in front of my eyes. Marines, hold your fire! The other shields marched up to his mirror image. They stood face to face. Alright, I'll bite. If you really are me, you should know all that little girl has done for us. Yeah. That wasn't much of help. She had hundreds of Marines to kill us before, and yet each time she has defended the ship. Okay, man. Okay. Okay. Don't get too far with this, okay? I barely used her in battles. Basically, I've never really used her in battles. Really, because her attacks were pretty much useless. Even if she attacked anyone, she missed. It was like once each 50 times he made a hit. So, what? What are you babbling about? To question her now would be tantamount to betraying my family. That's because she's a sleeper spy, you idiot. Right now, all she's doing is winning your influence, but when the time comes, she will lose control of her body and destroy all that you worked for. So, what will you have me do? Kill her, imprison her for life? Protect her from being controlled by the prototypes. To be honest, I like two other options more, but this one is fine as well, I guess. This is for her sake as well, and for the lives of everyone on board the ship and the billions who will be saved if this war ends now. You don't know what my future is like. If you think you're protecting her right now, you're gonna be in for a hell of a shock. You've got to do this for her. All lies! She will save us! She's all that matters! I won't betray her, she is everything! The other shields grabbed Shields by the scruff of her collar, staring deep within his false eyes. Shields only saw a massive empty void, as deep as the darkest trench. All I need is her! Shields struck against his other self's grip as he raved with madness. You've been corrupted. I was right. This version of myself was become a slave to the prototypes. At this rate, reasoning with him is completely useless. What has that little piece of crap done to him? Marines, hold the fire! I'm taking command of this situation! The captain has gone insane! The Marines looked around in a panic, at a loss as to what to do. On one hand, the captain of the ship had just relieved the commander of her authority, but it was clear from his mad raving that their captain was no longer fit to lead them. "You moron!" Shields clenched his teeth. "Wake up!" Left straight. Shields shoved his past self away and delivered an almighty punch right to his older version's kisser. The other Shields fell flat on his back against the floor. Shields stood over him and bellowed. He bellowed the truth which he only knew, for he was not speaking to an adversary or a prototype puppet. He was speaking to himself. "This isn't about her. This was never about her, you little idiot. All of it is to exorcise the ghost which haunts you by the bedside every night. The ghost of the one person you regret failing the most. Shh. I know. I tried to move on by finding a new future." Well, how do I say this? The future you choose was the worst future you could have choose. Oh, okay, a future far from war, surrounded by my children. What? But all of that was a lie, deception used by the enemy to control me. Me? Nothing I do will ever return marry to me, nor will it absolve me of the crime of abandoning millions who died that day. But such is war. In war, scars are opened, scars which may never close, scars which we must wear for the remainder of our lives. But I'll be damned if I let more of my crew die because I could not face the truth. The dead are gone, some battles end in nothing but defeat. It's time for you to face the truth. Both eyes open. Tears ran from both her eyes. Those were the words both men lived by, no matter the torment, no matter the comforts that little piece of crap may offer. And she doesn't have much to offer. Kaito Shields would not close his eyes to the galaxy he needed to defend. His other self's face returned to normal. "Commander, revoke the Chief Engineer's security access and have her detained." The tension finally deflated. The Marines put down their rifles and parties exiling in the rear. "Sir!" "The ghost which spawned from that wretched day will never leave my sight. All the more reason she should not gain new friends in the afterlife." With that, the other Kaito Shield stood up and straightened his uniform. "I am convening an emergency staff meeting. We'll have to devise a new battle plan without Shigara's participation. Commander, get the lieutenant. As for my other self, I'm sure his insight will be most valuable in the coming battle. After all, he's at least as smart as I am. Right now, he's smarter." Despite the two men being at each other's throats a second ago, Shields could not help but chuckle at his own joke. Alright, collapsed. And yeah, well, we know. Okay. Everyone do your best. That's the same. The door opened, interrupting Shields' thoughts. You know what? You know what? Let's end the episode here actually. And speaking of experience from the previous ending, I know it will not be a fast approaching end. So let's end it here. And in the next episode we'll continue with this road. So hope you enjoyed it. And see you then. Bye bye.